can we do so that we have our very own identity in the world of music entertainment? You get the point? It begins by us coming together through these platforms. Unaona? Whereby when we blend Luo music, Kikuyu music, Kamba music, Masai music, Luya music, one day I believe we're going to have something that will join us together as Kenyans.
What's up, people? It's your girl Benny, and welcome back to the Benny Experience. Here is always about having something for you, like ukiwa hapa wezi boeka. So today we are here with the most celebrated Luo musician, Wuod Fibi.
Baba yao.
Karibu sana.
Le Grande.
Sijui naanzia wapi Wuod Fibi? Sijui nianzie Barikiwa. No, let me start from music. First of all, kuna watu wengi watch your songs and mainly venture into Rumba music. So why Rumba? We are in Kenya, mbona ukachagua Rumba?
Unajua Rumba ni mziki ya mabazu. People have made it in life. Watu ambao hawapendi stress. Hawataki vitu za kwenda haraka. Mtu ambaye hataki dance, anaona success yake. Kazi yake ni kushukuru. Rumba, I think, is music for thankful people. People who have gone beyond, the struggles of life, and they know how to maneuver their ways, and when they get to a place where they can dance, wanataka mziki ya warakishi, because they are not our harass life. Wanapelekana life pole, mos. Unajua? Alafu Rumba ni mziki ya utaratibu, haina kelele, na unajua pesa haipendi kelele.
Talking of money, umeimba Rumba, and then you also manage very big artists in the industry, kina Prince, yani watu wengi, the Luo community inatazamia Wuod Fibi. How did you put all this together?
Actually, what I would say ni kwamba this thing is passion. When I got into the music industry, I felt there was something missing. Okay? I didn't have the answer. I didn't have the solution. That is the honest truth. But I said, what I feel is missing, let me do it through my own music. If it wins, it's okay. So I started my own music. I opened my own studio. And the feelings and the emotions and all the ideas I had that I would want to be in Luo music, I started putting it in my own music. And so the few that loved what I was doing, wakaanza kukuja. And so when they came, when I did their songs, it came out differently with a new touch. At first ilipata opposition. Someone like, we are tufanyie mziki yetu hii ina sound gospel. But there is no tune that is gospel. Music is music. Only that. When they talk about gospel, which means it's spiritually inclined. There's a way it goes away, it sweeps away your emotions. And that is what we call good music. That will resonate well with your spirit, with your soul, with your body, with your mind and everything. And most people began loving it. And we've seen through that the music industry and the Luo part of it has grown into the mainstream media. And now we have this wave that is going on. The manner we have people like Prince Inda now.
Wow. So do you originally create the tunes? It's your studio and it's you collaborating the musicians. It's like una create ka empire hapo. So ni wewe huwa unaunda hizo very celebrated nice tunes ama?
Actually, the artists have learned the art of composition, because music is about sampling. You borrow idea that has been derived from another idea that was derived from another idea, because music is attached to all the songs that have been previously done. There is no new music, only that when you do it, it comes out differently because you are new in the industry and this is your creativity. But you realize hakuna new word yenye mtu ataitumia yenye hajaitumika before. You get the point? It's just how you put it, how you put it, and then how you deliver. When you are singing, and then how you articulate your words, you poetically plan your words, you know, and you speak to people on things that happen in their lives on daily basis through music. You get the point?
Yes.
So hiyo imefanya wasanii wakakuwa extra creative. And so me as a producer, I only now put the idea they have, you know, into what people will listen to. Na tunaongeza flavor in terms of instrumentation, percussion, you know, the rhythm, the melody and everything. So at the end of the day, it's a collective responsibility between me as a producer and the artist together with his or her band members. So I won't say ni kazi yangu peke yangu. It's a collective responsibility because everyone is working hard towards the growth of the music industry.
Wow, that is really awesome. I've seen recently like you've started doing also media. So it's like you're an all-round kind of person. How do you want, how do you see your next nini in the music industry? Like what is your biggest plan?
Okay, my biggest plan or my mission was actually to make Luo music get to the mainstream media and then go global. You get the point? And the only thing I learned is that if you want to be fresh, you must have an outlet and an inlet, you know. So the knowledge I've gathered over the years, I decided let me share this with other people. What did I do? I've been able to raise other music producers, you know. As I speak, I have over almost 15 upcoming music producers who came through my hand, who have been inspired through my works, and they are now doing great. So the moment I see now there are others now who are able to do and capture the vision that I had, now I go to my next step. Because I had plans, long-term plans and short-term plans. You get the point? Now, these short-term plans, they help you to connect the dots towards achieving the long-term plan. So now that we have producers who have come up, they've been inspired by Wuod, Fibi and Barikiwa Studio. They're able to do what I've been doing, and they're scattered now across the county. Some in Kisumu, Nairobi, Mombasa. Now, this is when I bring in my next plan. Now, my next plan is now to create a media industry around the Luo music industry. You get the point? That will now showcase different talents all over. Because we have those are doing it, but they'll not be able maybe to be, you know, everywhere at the same time. But here I'm at the center of Luo music. I know what is happening where, which upcoming artist is coming up from which studio, things like that. And so when we have Barikiwa TV, what we're doing is we want now to give them a platform to expose themselves, to market themselves, where they can promote themselves, where they can get publicity. You get the point? And so we are putting up a platform which is like a center where other players in the music industry can gather to find information, be it club owners, be it people are doing events, entertainers. They know if I want information about this artist or this person, this is where I run to. You get the point? So that's what we are trying to create, and we don't just want to put it something for the Luos only. That's why we are being friends with other partners, with other players in the industry, you know, people like you, because this is not something that has to do with the Luos only. The entertainment industry is very large, and music is a universal language. Anyone, anywhere can listen to music that is not from their native language, and they will resonate with it, they'll dance, and they'll have fun. You get the point? So this is what we are trying to do, to make sure that this thing goes beyond that geographical location where people think it's inclined to. We go outside the border, you know. And so Barikiwa TV is like a bridge. We'll be connecting them with these other people so that we all together succeed in the industry. If it will succeed, it will not be for the Luos only. It will be a Kenyan thing. You get the point? It only took one mind to make Amapiano big. Now you get the point. It took one mind to make Afro beat become what it is. You get the point? So we are looking at Kenya being a multilingual nation where we have got very many tribes. We still don't have a musical identity as Kenyans. You get the point? We don't have a musical identity. That if we talk about Kenya, we say what kind of music comes from Kenya? Atuna. You get the point?
We are trying to
yes, bongo. We tunapelekwa na upepo. Tukisikia Afrobeat ya Nigeria tunataka kuimba hiyo. Tukisikia bongo tunataka kuimba hiyo. Tukisikia ama piano tunataka kuimba, you know. So Kenya we still don't have identity. Uganda they have the reggaeton.
Yes.
You get the point. They have something of their own. Congo they have something of their own.
Yes.
Lingala, Rumba, you get the point. So we as Kenya, the multilingual nation, what can we do so that we have our very own identity in the world of music entertainment? You get the point. It begins by us coming together through these platforms. Unaona? Whereby when we blend Luo music, Kikuyu music, Kamba music, Masai music, Luya music, one day I believe we're gonna have something that will join us together as Kenyans. We'll not have to depend on music from other nations so that we can make it. And that's why nasema sahi artists vile tuliona Bahati alisema juzi, artists like kila mtu operate individually kivyake. This is what I think I can do. Niki make breakthrough, I can earn my money. I don't care about others, you know. But we want to be nationalists. Unaona? Tunataka tufanye kitu that will give Kenya an identity in the world of music entertainment.
Speaking of coming together, like we've seen, if you work with Prince Inda, you will do something with Prince Inda. If Bahati is working with maybe DJ someone, maybe DJ Leps, they will just do something. If you see, how are we gonna make it like Kenya becomes a unison, whereby kama kitu ina happen kama sahi we had Shakahola. Maybe if we had unity, musicians could have come together as a community and talked to people through entertainment. So what is it that we are lacking that is not giving us that vision of having a united Kenya vision?
Unajua jambo la kwanza, people in their different mindsets, unaona, first of all want to solve their own problems, unaona. There's no way I'll be championing on solving other people's problems when mine are suppressing me behind the curtains or behind the closed doors. I'm a dying man. Unaona, depression, nafikiria how am I paying my next bill, you know. So maybe utapata wasanii wanatamani sana ya kwa wanakuwa weza kuja pamoja kwa sababu ya kujenga usanii wetu ikuwe kitu kimoja. Lakini unapata watu wako na shida mingi hii dunia. Msanii hata ili hustle mpaka afike mahali anaweza julikana inakuwa ngumu. But now we thank God for digital media whereby you have a platform within your phone. Unaweza jicreatea na uanze kujimarket, kujipush, share your content all over until one day you get breakthrough. Unaona? But now coming back to your question, the reason why it is hard for us to come together towards this cause because unapata mtu anaingia kwa usanii labda because there was nothing else he or she could do. Unaona? Alijaribu kutafuta kazi, alijaribu kufanya nini, ikakosekana, ikashindikana kabisa. Unaona? Akasema mimi wacha nijaribu usanii. Wengine wameingia kwa usanii but purely you look at them, there's no that talent ya usanii ndani yake. Unaona? And the few that have made it, you go back to their background. These people, they were struggling, they were suffering. So wakati anapata tu breakthrough, kitu la kwanza nafikia ni kusolve solution za kwao. Unaona? So by the time unajaribu kusort out solutions za kwenu, season yako pia maisha mwingine amehit. Unanielewa? So the only way this can come to happen is when the
So yeah, Kenyan music. So tumeona pale also like ukiangalia top 10 musically tulipatikana hakuna mtu wa kwanza alikuja number 16 ambaye alikuwa sijui Calligraph ama ni nani uko number 16, lakini then tuko na kina Prince Inda. How is this music calculated? Because sisi tunajua Prince Inda anaimba hits, ameenda global. Hii ranking ufanywaje? Is it according to music na music journals ama what happens?
Unajua, to me at terms of these rankings, they don't matter to me. Because utangalia the top 16 now wamewekwa, unaona? Inda is nowhere in them. But unapata Inda is performing daily, making more money, pulling more crowds as a person, as an individual, unaona? More than those artists. And he performs close to 8 hours non-stop. Unaelewa?
Yeah.
na wengi hao wamewekwa pale na watu na perform 30 minutes 20 minutes ameenda. And as an individual they cannot even pull. Walisema wawekwange wasanii kadhaa. You get the point? So me normally I don't care about hizo ratings kwanza. Me what I'm looking at is the music that we do can speak to the masses, and as it speaks to the masses, unaona, an artist anaweza simama, unamwona within one day you are able to account, unaona, on how his progress has been. There is no cloud chasing, there is no showbiz. Ukiona amenunua gari ni real,
ni pesa yake imetoka kwa shows, unaona. Na ukiona ameamua anafanya kitu ni real, unaweza poma hii imetoka pale na pale na pale, unaona. There is no room for fake it until you make it. That is a conception that I totally deleted in the industry that God has given me, unaona. We are against fake it until you make it, because this has led to very many artists getting into depression. Mtu hawezi atatembea mahali ameji enclose tu mahali anajificha kwa sababu yeye ni msanii, he wants to remain, lakini hana kitu. You get the point? So this is something that I've trained my artists, that we must be real, unaona. We must always make sure that when people are learning from us, when upcoming artists are learning from us, they don't come with high expectations. They have to know ya kwamba this is a struggle. You must work hard for you to be at such a place where so and so is. Unaona, it's not a walk in the path. You get the point? So we look at what the Fibi unaona mali anaishi, you must know where did he come from, and how long has it taken him for him to be where he is. You get the point? So these are the things we are trying to work on. But when it comes to these ratings, maybe they are rating based on the genres they are familiar with. You get the point? And that is why we are working hard to make sure that our music gets an identity. Calligraph Jones mini fan wake number moja. I love him. I love the way he flows. But he's doing a Western style of music. Are you getting the point? Or we are doing bongo.
Yes, yeah, you know. So I'm waiting for that time when Kenyans will come up with our own style and genre that will be identified worldwide, that this is style from Kenya. One time nilimeka a suggestion to kimchezo tu kwa social media, nikasema why don't we all come up together regardless of the style of music you do, but we all call it one name. Tuseme hata let our music be called Benga Flow, Benga music from Kenya. You get the point? We have one name, we have one identity. So hata kama unaimba kikibongo, unaimba kinini, but ina fall under Benga music from Kenya. Just like bongo, they're no longer singing bongo. Wengine wanaimba hip hop, wengine wanaimba reggae, wengine wanaimba R&B, wengine wanaimba lingala, lakini ni bongo music. Are you getting the point? Identity is very, very important. So right now we are like orphans. We have talents, we have gifts, but we don't have a father and a mother to bring us together because hatuna identity. Unaona? What we need is an identity where we'll say, mtu akiwa America anasema this is Kenyan music. You get the point?
I do, like Nigeria.
Yeah, ikianza tukimwa nasikia hii ni Nigeria. Why? Because there is something that has given them that identity.
West Africa walikaa chini.
Yes, unaona. So unless the industry players come together, they will never save Kenyan music. The only way they can save Kenyan music and help it to get into the world map so that they have an identity is when we'll bring all the players together, the producers comes up together, say, man, let's work towards having Kenyan kind of music, our own style, our own identity. Unless that is done, kila mtu na ngoma yake
na stories zake. Umesema Kiki, you don't advocate for people doing Kiki. We've seen on the internet people doing a lot of Kikis. One of them being men dressing as women. Tuangalia pale, me I will mention them, Bahati, Kabio Jesus. When you look at the whole watu wengi kina Terence Creative, Mbarambamba, all these people are dressing as women so that they can sell the music. What could you say about that?
they say kila mtu akona idea yake and what he or she feels will work for him or her. You get the point? And so, mi husema, if you feel that is what works for you, that is what will make you get the target that you want, it's well and good, just do it. Unaona? But some of us, kuna vile tuko. I want someone, my fans, to always keep glued towards my song and let my fans introduce my music to other people.
Let the music speak for itself, not the Kiki to speak for the music.
You get the point? Because I feel like Kiki inafanya, you have to always look for another Kiki to do something. That if you don't do any Kiki, then the song does not flow. You get the point? But like I said, if that is what works for them, I don't have a problem. Ni kama acting, unaona, ni kama drama, sio video na ni drama. So kama ni drama, you have to create a story so that you introduce another story or another idea that works for you, well and good. Some of us ni wale tukitoa tunasema siku fulani natoa wimbo na ni hivyo tunaitoa na ina hit na inaenda. You get the point? And then you don't have to do music yenye inasikizwa na everyone ndio ujue una hit. Every kind of music you do must have a target audience.
Who are
So
you targeting?
yes, so if my music can reach my target audience, and from my target audience I can get my daily bread, I'm okay. Are you getting the point? It's about living a comfortable life, able to put food on table, and able to foot your bills. Unaona? As you build and nurture other people and give opportunity to other people. Unaona? But when you do this diligently, the music will be selling itself. Pole pole. Have you seen Prince Inda do any Kiki? No. But his music sahi inaingia mpaka kwa other tribes. Other artists are looking for him wafanye makola. Why? Because the music is speaking out for itself. You get the point?
Hakuna song by the Prince Inda ameikosa kuguza tu kidogo hivi kose kwenda kama viral.
Unaona? Because the fans have believed in him. Akisema natoa wimbo siku fulani, they are all waiting for that day. He doesn't have to create any drama. He doesn't have to do anything to cloud chase. No. He does it, and on that day, he delivers. But it's quality music. He delivers. And there he is. You get the point?
I do.
Right now, look, my artists are really going abroad. A number of them wanaenda Europe, hata watangazi. Ikifika tu hivi wanasema traveling to Europe. Wanaenda wanachapa show, wanarudi kama hawakuenda.
Kama nobody knows.
You get the point?
Hizo.
Yes, unaona. But they're traveling a lot. If I tell you the list of artists even this year that are going abroad, wengine hata wameenda, wengine hata wamerudi jana. Unaona? What does that mean? The music is out there.
Yeah.
And they're going to sing for the target
Audience.
You get the point?
Na wanajaza
Na wanajaza club. Unaona?